What's good, YouTube? It's your boy A-Train checking in with y'all. So in today's video, I'm gonna show y'all how to build a V-taper, and I'm gonna also show y'all 5 exercises that you need to be doing to help you get that V-taper. So when it comes to developing a good V-taper, a lot of people just focus on their back, but a lot of other things come into play when it comes to, you know, getting that V shape. One thing is your waist. You have to have a really small waist to actually bring out those shoulders and to bring out the top of that back, because if you have a blocky waist, I don't care how wide you are, you're just not gonna really have that V look. Also, your shoulders play a huge part in developing a good V taper. If you don't have shoulders, when you hit those poses, you're just not gonna have that width and that illusion of a wide upper back. You know, when you hit those poses and really sit those shoulders on top of those lats, if they're big and full and wide, it's just gonna make your V-taper look just more prominent and just look better. All right, fam, checking back in. So this first exercise we got is a pull down movement with the, I think it's called a straight bar. I'm using this bar because not only am I trying to hit the back, but I've noticed when I use this bar, I really feel it in my rear delts. Like I said in the beginning, you'll see with a lot of these exercises, I'm trying to put some emphasis on those shoulders and the rear delts, not just the back. You feel a great contraction in the rear delts and the traps with this specific movement. Just remember to drive the bar to your chest, and also it's okay to lean back a little. Honestly, I feel like when I lean back a little, I get a better contraction in my overall back. I feel like I'm hitting that middle part too, and also my lower lats. And just make sure always that you're pulling back, leading with your elbows and not so much with your hands. All right, next up we got a wide grip row. With these, you're gonna feel a crazy contraction in your upper back. That's what we're targeting with this exercise, the upper back and the rear delts. Make sure that you're driving back with your elbows, and don't bring the bar too low because you really won't hit the rear delts like you want to. Bring it like right under your chest. And you can see I'm getting a full stretch, squeezing with the contraction. All right, next up we got side laterals. This is gonna help you bring out the thickness on the side of the delt, which is gonna give you that appearance that you're bigger and wider at the top. When you do these, you do not want to rest the weight on the side of your legs. Keep it away from your legs just a little bit to keep that tension on the shoulders. And also, you can kind of see in here on the back part of my hand, my wrist at the top, I'm giving it a little turn like that to get a better contraction. All right, next up we got single arm reverse flies. You can do these with 2 hands. I just prefer to do them this way. So when I do these, I like to keep a slight bend in my arm just because I feel it more in the rear delt. And really just go slow and take your time so you don't let the traps take over. All right, the last exercise we got is pull-ups. I feel like this exercise is so underrated and just overlooked. But this is, you've got to implement these into your routine if you're just trying to develop that back and get a V-taper. I recommend doing them before you work out. I try to do pull-ups before every workout. I try to do at least 50 to 100 pull-ups before every workout, just because I feel like it's like the ultimate upper body movement. A tip I can give y'all with these is, on the way up, do not come straight up, kind of come up at an angle like this. Instead of coming straight up like this, come at an angle and you'll feel a contraction in your whole back. Also with your grip, you don't need to go super wide. I see a lot of people going super wide. All you need is a little bit outside of shoulder width. You'll actually see that you can get a better contraction when you don't go super wide.